personal foul.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
The Boston Bruins have won the Stanley Cup.
Up on down. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series.
I don't know. It's tough. Tom's up there, man. BEANTOWN.
What is going on, you guys? Welcome to, I don't even know what episode this is, whatever episode this is of the BEANTOWN Takes podcast. This is your boy Jesse. I'm here with you-know-who.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Feeling great. I'm doing great. We're having a great time over here in Yankee Land.
You know what?
Having great times over here.
You know what we're having a good time in? We're having a good time in Friarland.
Slam Diego.
Slam Diego. We are having a great time here. Absolutely fun. You know, oh man, never mind. I have been depressed for the last 24 hours.
Let's go. Let's go.
But hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this because I'm no longer in Red Sox Nation. I can simply say I don't hate the Yankees anymore. I don't hate the Yankees anymore. Cause you know why?
Are they your favorite AL team?
You know what?
Because I know. Hold on. Who's your favorite team now?
Favorite team's the Padres.
Okay, so then the National League. So now you have American League team. Kind of hard for it not to be them.
Wow, I think it might have to be. I don't know.
Because we actually have a good player that everybody likes, and he's a homegrown talent that we actually re-signed.
Yeah. So if you guys don't, you guys know what we're talking about. What the hell am I saying? Where do we want to start in this podcast? You want to start Celtics, Bruins, or what?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
Nope. Up to you.
I don't know if I want to start with them first. I don't know if I can handle it.
Do we even have to do them? Can we just skip them?
we have to do them, unfortunately, because even though there are no longer Red Sox fans in this podcast, this is still a Boston channel. We still got to cover them as if we are. We both agreed on that.
You're right.
Too.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
What do you want to do first, then? Do you want to just get it over with?
Yeah, rip the Band-Aid off.
All right, let's rip the Band-Aid off, get it over with, and yeah, pretty much that.
Boop, beep, beep.
So yeah, this is our starting screen from here on out for the Red Sox, or actually,
The Blow Sox.
the Blow Sox, or the Red Sox,
Mm.
and yeah.
Or can we call them the new Baltimore Orioles?
No, we're gonna call them the Tampa Oriole Red Sox.
Oh God.
Well, I don't know. I just came up with that off the top of my head.
Can we just call them trash?
We can call them trash. We can call them trash. I'm totally okay with that.
The Boston Trash.
I can't even say they're the Orioles because the Orioles are better than them right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. they're at the Nationals level at this point.
The Red Sox, yeah, they probably are. Their best players, Devers. And from what I've seen today, from what he posted,
He's gone.
he's gone. I sent it to you. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he said pretty much his thank you to Bogarts, and his first 3 emojis were the "Are you serious?" emojis. That was the first 3 emojis that he put up.
Yep.
And that's scary.
Business is business, baby.
Business is business. At the end of the day, that's what you got to do. Hey, I'm not gonna pursue them saying, "Hey, you have to go get Devers now," because you know what? I'm not involved in this no more.
So, now that you're a San Diego fan, and this is kind of ties in with the Red Sox.
Okay.
Next year, Machado has an opt-out option, which he possibly can opt out, so he can go get another contract for more money.
Yep.
Probably won't, but if he has a good year, you never know.
Yep.
If Devers doesn't re-sign, do you think that he could follow his friend?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come join the club.
And he's got a friend with Tatis because they play together.
Join the club. Join the club.
No, you could.
Join the club.
How embarrassing would that be if you lost both of your superstar homegrown talents to Padres?
They've already lost 2 homegrown talents, right? In the last 3 years. They lost Mookie Betts. Let's not forget about this already.
That was 4 years.
Well, whatever. The trade was made in 2020. So 2020, 2021, we're still in 2022 technically.
No.
So it's been 3 years technically. But, no, I get what you're saying at the end of the day. So I'm going to say this. In terms of podcasts from here on out, right? I would say Red Sox are going to be quick to the point.
Quick and easy.
But for this one, however, this is big news. Wouldn't you agree with that? This is big news, so we kind of have to cover it. And
we will be fair. They did do two things that are somewhat impressive.
Until Bogaerts announced that he was going to San Diego, you had a good day yesterday. You finally got a closer that you needed. You haven't had that in a long time. You got Kenley Jansen on a 2-year, $32 million deal. What's your thoughts on the deal?
For 2 years it's good, but if
it would have been good for 2 years if they kept somebody else. But go ahead.
Well, I'm saying that it's not a bad year for 2 years. It's not a bad deal for 2 years, but Bloom. I don't know what Bloom's doing.
I don't know what that whole team's doing.
Because the Bloom came from Tampa, and Tampa's whole thing is that we're gonna find someone who throws 100 miles an hour, throws 2 really good pitches, and make them into a bullpen. Use them until we blow out their arm and find somebody to replace them. That's basically what their MO is. It's never really their bullpen in Tampa never has anybody that's ever been paid. So, and they trade people away before they get to the point where they have to pay them, like Diego Castillo a couple years ago. I just think that it's kind of weird that he's starting to pay. He's paying for a premier talent in the bullpen when that's not really his MO.
But I applauded that because your bullpen's garbage. And by you, I'm saying your guys' bullpen, because that's not my bullpen anymore.
Hashtag not my bullpen.
But I saw that, right? And I was like, okay. He's got ties with Bogaerts because he played with him in the Netherlands in the World Baseball Classic. Okay.
Yeah, maybe not so much.
maybe he recruited him. That was my first thought. And then the next tweet that comes out, the Red Sox are in heavily talks with star shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Oh, I will put in there what I said to you yesterday. Isn't it kind of funny how that report came out right after Judge signed? And now I know everybody gets mad because Yankees are Yankees are always involved in on every superstar.
It was a little weird.
But I'm just saying that it's the timing of it seems that Bogaerts was waiting because if Judge went somewhere else, it seemed like the Yankees were trying to tell Bogaerts, hey, can you wait till a Judge signs and so we can make the decision?
Yeah.
We have a fat contract waiting for you if he goes somewhere else because we need a star to replace him.
Right.
And as soon as Judge re-signed and they don't have the money to re-sign to give it to Bogaerts, then the Red Sox, he's like, oh, I guess I'll go talk to the Red Sox. And then Padres, licking their wounds from missing out on Judge,
and
turns the money to him.
And Trey Turner.
So I'm just saying that I think that Bogaerts was smart here to wait.
The team that I feared him going the most, he didn't even go to. That was the Philadelphia Phillies.
I know.
When Philly came off the board, I said to myself, oh, we have him. He's coming back. I thought for sure he was coming back.
After Trey Turner, I thought the Yankees were the one who was going to lose their homegrown talent. I thought Judge was gone and Bogaerts was going to stay. Man, am I glad it's the opposite, though. Man, am I glad it's the opposite.
I'm not glad it's the opposite.
Why? You have a new... Why? You have a...
Well, I'm talking like in terms of when I was the Sox fan.
Yeah, but
when I was the Sox fan, I was upset about that.
Yeah, but now you have a better team.
I do have a better team.
And I suggest all you people listening, go find a better team.
So, for viewers out there, right, would you hold criticism to them if they decided to hop off supporting this Red Sox team to go support another team? It doesn't even have to be like the Padres. It can be Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. It could be Benintendi with the Yankees. It could be anybody.
No. Go be a fan of a player that you grew up watching. You grew up watching these players. We all grew up watching these players. Go find somebody that you like, that you grew up watching, that you're a fan of, that you really like. Go find them. Go be a fan of their team, and go be a fan of them.
I defended the Mookie Betts move. Well, I said it was bad, but I defended it saying, it was bad, but at the same time, he did give you signs that he was going to test the waters, that he was not going to sign an extension before that. So you had to do what you had to do. You traded him, you got pieces, whatever. I said, though, if you lose this guy here, the identity of the team that's been there since the 2013 World Series, he was the only guy left. So he was the only one, really, that knows the culture. You're porked. You're porked.
Would you have been as mad if they traded him mid-season and got something back for him? If they got... I'm trying to think of a team who was... say... I don't even know, because San Diego gave up all their good prospects for Soto, but say Philadelphia gave up most of their top... gave up 3 out of their top 10 prospects to get Bogarts.
Yes.
Would you have been okay making that deal because at least you got something back?
Okay, you flip.
Sorry. Would you be mad or would you rather have gotten something back?
I'd be mad.
Really?
Here's why. He wanted to stay here. There was no indication that he wanted to leave. He gave them every single opportunity to have him stay here for the rest of his career. Free agency hit. Let me backtrack. Spring training hits. He opens negotiations. The first freaking deal they offer him. Hey, if you opt in, you know what we're going to do for you? We're going to give you an extra year, $30 million. What? Hell fucking no. And I don't care if I'm cursing. Hell no. Shove it up your butt. I ain't doing anything from here on out until the end of the season. Then he backtracks. You know what? I don't agree with what's going on, like the movement we're going this season, but I know we have cap space coming. I'm still open to being here. This is where I started. This is where I want to end. I'm going to reopen negotiations with you mid-season. Show me what you got. The deal they offered, 4 years, $90 million. Excuse me? I said make a better deal. Not something that's right next to the deal that I have right now. Hell no. Okay? Then the season ends. If you don't want me to opt out, offer me a contract now, or else I'm going to opt out. They don't do anything. What does he do? He opts out. Then, after all of that bullshit, he hits the market, and when a player hits the market, at that point, right? At that point, if you want a superstar, you have to overpay. You are paying, like, he got 11 years, right? The Padres are paying for his contributions from 30 to 36, 37. The last 3-4 years is extra for him for what he does for them. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. So the Red Sox had to overpay. And the market was, at the end of the day, Trey Turner was going to get 10 years, $342 million from the Padres. That's what he was going to get before he accepted the lower offer from Philly, which was 11 at $300. So Trey Turner set the market. So what does that mean for Bogarts? What is he worth? You know what that means he's worth? At least $200 million. For 8 seasons or whatever it is. They didn't even come close to that.
Nope.
What was it? 6 at 160. Then I heard 6 at 162. Then I heard it's 6 at 164. What's the difference? And on top of that, right? He was still given as much as they were trying to screw him. He was still nice enough to say, you know what? Last chance. I really don't want to leave. I am telling you this. Here is the last opportunity that I am going to give you. You're going to either match the contract that I'm going to accept from another team, or you're going to counter offer with something close to that. I think I sent you the text, but my offer off the gate yesterday would have been 8 years, $230 million. Do you think he accepts that?
Probably.
But no, the Red Sox are too fucking cheap to do that because they're too analytic-y and all that shit. They're all fucking robots, and they say, when they hit 37, 38, 39, 40, and we're paying $25 million, that's a bad deal. You're not paying for that. You're paying for 30 to 36. Pay your fucking homegrown talent.
Nah.
It's the same thing over and over and over again. And you know what? They gave him this 6 years, $160 million deal, and he said, you know what? Go shove it. Chaim Bloom got on the plane yesterday, or he was at the terminal, right? Thinking he had Bogarts in the bag. And when he found out that he was leaving, he had to leave the terminal because he wanted to throw up. They thought they had him. So to Bogarts, good job. Good job. You put them in their place. And you can't be mad at this guy today.
I'm just really kind of wondering, like, what the direction of the team is. Like,
He looks good in that uniform, I'm not going to lie.
hey, yo.
But I'm saying it looks like a perfect fit too. I'm not gonna lie.
I just like I said, like I don't know what the direction of this team is because like you like over the last 4 years, like you haven't really got you brought in Story as your biggest piece coming in, and yet you've lost 3 people, possibly a 4th one in Devers next season.
Let's just say we lost them already, because that's the inevitable now too. Well, I can't. Excuse me, not we. They. Let's say they lost them already.
They overpay for the Japanese star.
Imagine giving that guy $105 million, but you wouldn't give Bogarts the extra 50 or whatever it is. Imagine that. Watch this Japanese guy be the next Rusney Castillo.
Yeah, remember how good that was. But yeah, no, Yoshida there, he's from what every international scout has been saying is that it's an overpay, and that they don't think that he's worth that. So it's just like interesting to see that like consensusly they're overpaying for an unknown, and yet they're underpaying a known.
It doesn't make it make sense.
Yeah,
make it make sense.
I just don't understand like where they're going with this direction, and I think there's going to be a lot of middling for this for the next decade. It's going to be a lot of middling.
I just got a comment on the Xander Bogaerts video from Padres fans saying Padre Nation welcomes you with open arms. Thank you guys. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the love, honestly. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm accepted in their fan base. So there we go. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Imagine paying that Japanese dude $105 million, paying that guy, but not paying the guy who brought together this group to become the culture who they are, and knows how to play in Boston. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that all the hate that they are going to get, they absolutely deserve 100%. If you guys want to jump off this ship, hey, nobody's going to argue with that. Nobody's going to hate you for that. It is totally understandable. And that's that. Now
he's 5'8".
He's looking up his profile right now. That's what he's doing.
This dude is 5'8" and sorry, is he 29?
29. He's a year younger than this guy, and they paid that guy who has not played a single game in the major leagues.
Oh my god!
Instead of giving Bogarts an extra $80 million or $70 million, they paid him. They paid that guy. Please. We need a press conference from Chaim Bloom. We need a press conference from the front office staff. We need a press conference from somebody, because they absolutely need to explain this.
This guy just wasted his 5 years in the majors.
What happens, right? What happens, right? If he turns out not good? You wasted that money when you could have paid Bogarts on a dude who can't play in the big leagues. That would be the biggest FU to them. And I hope that happens to them.
Turns out to be another like Dice K. He has a flash that he looks really good in the.
Hey, his first name is almost matches Dice K's last name. It almost matches it.
I'm just saying that, like, you know what I mean? Like, Dice K showed flashes where everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he could be the next guy," and then he doesn't.
We're watching Felger match right now. I had to take a picture of this stat that popped up on the screen here. Bloom's inherited players versus what he got for them. He inherited Mookie Betts, Xander Bogaerts, Andrew Benintendi. They already got Rafael Devers on that list. They already have him on that list. And he got him back. Alex Verdugo. Jeter Downs. Connor Wong. Franchi Cordero.
Flash.
Josh Winkowski.
Flash.
Grant Gambrell. Who?
Twash. He twat. He dog water. He twash.
Luis De La Rosa.
Prospect twash.
Freddie Valdez.
I don't even know, but twash. They're all garbage. The only one who's actually a halfway decent everyday player is Verdugo.
And he's even mid.
I don't know, on this team, he's going to be the face of this team now. Him and Devers are the face of this team right now.
Alright, so...
Think about it. For everyday players, like, I don't count, like, yeah, if you want to put in the bullpen, then I guess technically it'd be Chris Sale. But it's like, it's Devers, Sale, and then Verdugo is the longest tenured player.
Ugh. All the guys...
Right? Unless I'm missing someone. That's who I think is the longest tenured Red Sox at this point.
You had Chris Sale.
Rafi Devers.
Yep. Verdugo.
And Verdugo. Verdugo's your third.
Matty Blows.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Blows. So, again, another pitcher. But
That's it.
Yeah, those are your longest tenured Sox.
That's it. That's literally it. Hot take. You're in a rebuilding process.
Really?
The Red Sox are in a rebuilding process. I see some people saying, "Oh no, go get Carlos Correa." Oh my God, Mike!
They can't afford him.
If the Red Sox get Carlos Correa, please break my neck in half.
If they can't afford Bogarts, they can't afford Correa.
It's not that they couldn't afford Bogarts; they didn't want to pay him.
I know that
they didn't want to pay him. That's what it came down to at the end of the day.
But like that's all. That's what I'm saying though. Like if they're not gonna pay him, they're not gonna pay Correa. Correa is gonna be more money.
You guys can't see my monitor right now or whatever, but I'm circling the crowd. If you think this looks empty, imagine what next year is gonna be.
Tampa North, baby. We can get $4 stadium room tickets and get get $1,000 seat.
Well, you know what though? At the end of the day, they might still fill that ballpark because of its
in the summer?
being a historic landmark.
The summer?
Yeah, in the summer.
Absolutely, they're gonna sell out that shit.
And that's what the problem is.
Now, in the cold of April or cold of end of September, like into October, probably not.
Now that's the problem though. You guys are still gonna go watch them. You're gonna go spend money. You're gonna go buy their beer. You're gonna go buy their Fenway Franks. You're gonna go park there, whatever. You're still gonna buy their tickets. For what? Because they don't want to pay talent whatsoever. They're just a mid-level baseball team.
They're not even mid.
They're not even mid.
I wouldn't even put them as. I think even last year saying that saying that they were mid was generous. I don't think they're mid.
I really think the reason why the Red Sox are here right now is because of last year's offseason. It comes down to that at the end of the day. They let Schwarber go. They let Hunter Renfroe go. They got Trevor Story, a need that they did not need at that time. Now you need him, obviously, but they did not need him.
And the Red Sox are playing in the toughest division in baseball right now. every team but the Red Sox finished above 500.
The Red Sox could have stayed pat last year, right? Brought back the same team from 2021 and would have had a much better year this year than they did.
Probably.
And parts of me thinks how the Red Sox played this year made this guy opt out even more.
How could it not?
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, he deserves to get this contract. We're not mad at Bogarts. We are mad at the front office staff of the Red Sox organization. That's what it is at the end of the day. Well, you're not mad at the Red Sox organization.
I love it.
I'm not mad at
This
you.
makes my division so much easier.
I know
now
it
we
does.
have two teams to worry about.
Plus, alongside with that, the Blue Jays got worse.
Who?
The Blue Jays.
Yeah.
They traded, what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah.
They traded him away. They got worse this year. You look like, it looks like you guys are going to run away with the division this year, possibly. So.
Oh, is Chapman a free agent when we're going through free agents? Was he a free agent this year or does he still have one more year?
This year.
He's a free agent currently? Matt Chapman?
Oh, Matt Chapman? No, he's still on the team.
He's still on the team?
I thought you meant
no,
Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, Aroldis Chapman can suck a dick. That guy's trash. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Red Sox overpaid him. If they want to go sign him. Like, oh yeah, we're going to get another reliever.
Watch that be next. Watch that be next.
We're going to get another reliever and we're going to steal him from our rivals.
No, you know what they're going to do?
I don't even consider the Red Sox our rivals anymore at this point.
I don't blame you.
You
know what the Red Sox are going to do?
It's fucking Toronto or Tampa.
You know what the Red Sox are going to do?
Nothing.
They're going to re-sign Andrew Benintendi. And be like, oh, we got it.
No.
We brought back a homegrown talent.
They can't afford Benintendi. Benintendi's pushing somewhere around $20 million range, and they're not going to pay for that.
Do you think he's going to get $20 million, actually?
No, I think he's going to be close to like 18. I think he's in 18.
Really?
Yeah, he's a damn good average hitter.
Well, you're not getting him.
No, I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Like, at least that's what I would pay for him. I'd give him 18. I think that's a steal. A left-handed hitter who's he's above average glove with a top 10 average hitter.
You know what? Screw it. This is going to be its own video because we're already at 25 minutes recording. So this will be its own. This will be its own podcast. So let's just say this right now. I think this is an easy answer. 81 and a half wins.
Under.
There you go.
Under.
There you go.
Smash the under. They're going under 500.
You know, I was saying that.
All right. You know what? Let's clip this here. We're going to play a little Price is Right. All right? Closest to the actual number of wins. Does not matter about going over or under. Just like if I say 70 and you say 65 and it's 69, I'm closer.
Hey yo.
Fuck up. But all right, that's what we're gonna do. All right.
You want to go first? Yeah, go. You go first.
Give me 72 wins. 72 and 90.
There's 62 games in the season.
Hmm?
There's 162 games in a season, right?
Yeah. 72 and 90.
Give me 65 wins. I'm serious.
65 and 97?
65.
65 and 97.
65.
Sheesh!
The way this team is constructed right now, 65 wins.
That's what it's 65 and 97 losses.
65 and 97.
Sheesh! That's
what this team's. You know what that's equivalent to? You know what that prediction's equivalent to? My 6-11 prediction with the Patriots. Around there.
They have to lose out, don't they, to get that?
Yeah, they do have to lose out to get that. You know what though? That they might lose out actually though. You think they're gonna lose out?
We'll talk about that in the next video.
Podcast. All right,
that we're doing right now.
All right, last thoughts here, because we do gotta close this one up.
Yeah, so this one, Red Sox season already over. Season for 2024, it's over. 25,
you know what?
It's over. 26, talks between 26.
You know what I'm excited for?
$5 tickets every day.
No, we're not fucking going to any more Red Sox.
Oh, I'm gonna go when the Yankees come to town.
Okay, have fun with that. I'm going to see Betts return. That's the only time I'm going. That's about it. Can we not wait for the? I can't wait for the Winter Classic. John Henry's NHL team that he bought last year is coming to Fenway to play.
Oh, I forgot about
He
that.
used that money, right, to buy that team, but not to pay his homegrown talent. I can't wait for the Bruins at Fenway.
I'm just surprised that they act as if they don't have money. They're selling effing Liverpool, and Liverpool is a top 10 most valuable sports franchise in the history of sports right now.
Yeah,
They're easily that sale could be easily close to $10 to $20 billion.
yeah. He bought Pittsburgh Penguins for what was it, $900 million, something like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he's selling a team for probably close to $20 billion.
Don't matter. You don't have money. You have money to spend.
That's just crazy.
He can't pay Bogarts his contract.
That's just asinine.
So, what do we think about Bogarts in this situation?
W.
You don't have to hate on him now. He's not on the Red Sox. You don't have to hate on him now.
I still think it's an overpay.
I wouldn't have given the 11 years either. I wouldn't have given the 11 years either.
AAV wise is on par. 11 years is too much.
I think the AAV's low.
I think it's
low.
No, I think it's low. I think it's a little low too. But I'm saying that that's a good AAV. If I was an executive looking for him, and that's what he was yeah, I'm worth $25.5 million
At
a year.
least 25.5. Yeah.
Done. That's a good deal because he's a good factor. He's a good player. But I would not have given him 30. I think that 30 is too high for him. But I think that where he got is a good deal.
You got your phone out real quick?
Yeah. What's up?
What's 230 divided by 8? That was the contract I said the Red Sox should have gave him.
I want to say I'm doing this right before, but I'm going to say that's probably 29 and a half, somewhere around there. 230 by 8.
Yep. 28.7.
Yeah, 28.75.
Yeah, that would have been worth it.
That to me is fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That was fair.
But I think that's a W for Bogarts to bet on himself, but like I said, I think it's a little bit of overpay in my opinion. Also, next year if you get MLB The Show and you play as the Padres, you're a bitch.
I'm playing as a Padre, so I guess.
That's the equivalent of playing with the 2020, the Madden 20 Chiefs, or playing with the 2018 Golden State Warriors, the 2013 Miami Heat.
I'm playing as the Padres, but I don't care. All right,
Trash.
Doing it for the Red Sox segment. Again, this is his own segment.
This is probably the last we'll be talking about them for the most part.
So, going forward on this channel for the Red Sox, starting after this, they're getting short segments. I would say 10 minutes at max.
I'm thinking 7 minutes at max.
Well, no.
They're trash!
It depends on the news. It depends on the news.
I was just thinking about this before I got over here. We gave the Celtics and the Bruins 2 minutes in the off season.
Did we?
Yes. Remember we used to be it was the off season. They didn't really do anything. Next, Bruce Cassidy got fired. That's all we have for Bruins news. Next, onto the Celtics. Celtics got Malcolm Brogdon. That's really about it. We're not really impressed with this off season. Next, go back to the clips from the summer during the off season for those. We didn't really talk about them. We didn't really talk about them, and now look what they're doing.
I don't know. Well,
that means the Red Sox should get a minute. Just next.
Well, again, it's going to depend on the news, but I would say they're going to have 5-minute segments, 7,
Yep.
or nothing.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is at the end of the day.
They'll probably get one more big one right before spring training because it's a end of free agency, off-season recap type of thing, but that's really about it.
F minus.
They got.
I'm already giving.
They got the grade that when the teacher says "see me," that's what it is. It's not bad that the teacher
I'm already giving them the grade.
Ready? Here's the teacher. They're just yeah, here you go. Here's your paperback. Shh. It's got folded up upside down.
What can I do to get this grade up?
Nothing.
Oh God! So that's gonna do it for the Red Sox. So I said here on out podcast, 5-7 minutes, maybe nothing. Depending on the topic, they might get 10 minutes, but that's a slim chance.
Pushing it. That's pushing it.
Right. In terms of games, because I know you guys are going to ask that, they're done. They're done.
There's got to be a reason to go there.
They're done.
There's got to be a reason.
There's got to be a reason.
Mookie Betts, that's what reason. Other than that,
Like, I may go off camera to visit my friends there, but even then, I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to
spend the money.
I don't want to spend the money on parking, tickets, and then beer in there, whatever. Honestly, what I might do is not go to the game, but meet them after the game, like out to dinner or something like that.
Yeah.
That's it. That'll save me a shit ton of money. That might be the route I go for that.
Take the train up. Take the car up. Like in the 6th inning or something like that.
Yes.
Get up there like at the 8th or 9th inning. Go sit at a bar and wait for them to get out.
Yes.
Yep.
That's probably the plan with the Red Sox going forward. So definitely, I would say count the bets return. Count the bets return.
Anything else? You better start requesting.
Hold on.
Spam it if you want.
Wait a minute. No, they don't. They can't spam it because they're not getting anything after that. Really.
If the fans in the comments start saying we need you to go to a Red Sox game, gotta do it for the culture. But
I'm gonna be fair because when the Celtics sucked, right? I said they are on timeout. Do not request them whatsoever. The answer is no. I gotta stay consistent. The answer is no. For the Red Sox, no. Unless it's a player that everybody loved that left here because of this stupid front office staff. The answer is no. It is no.
Maybe we'll take a travel to Slam Diego.
That's a good idea. Go to San Diego when the Red Sox go there this year because they're playing all teams this year.
Yeah.
But they're going to San Diego. My boy Chucky, right? He gets a free trip because he celebrated his 50 years of working there last year. He gets a free trip. He told me today. Guess where he's choosing?
San Diego?
San Diego.
Smart
so
man.
we might actually have to work it out. I told him, hey, maybe I'll join. I don't know. No, not join, but I'll obviously pay my own trip.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll meet you up. What do you give me? You give me the eyes?
I like San Diego.
I've never been to California. You've been to California?
I've been to California, but not San Diego. I don't want to go there though.
Oh.
I want to go to San Diego. That stadium, like what I've heard.
I've heard it's unbelievable.
Top 5 stadium.
So you want to go to San Diego?
Mm-hmm. All right. Wrap this thing up because these guys suck.
The eyes emoji. That's it. The look out for what's coming next emoji, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no games going forward. Mookie Betts returns. Still have the Red Sox Mookie Betts jersey.
No. That means you're supporting the Red Sox.
No, because when I went to the Brady game, I wore the Tom Brady Patriots uniform, and I rooted for Brady. I didn't root for the Patriots.
Yeah, but you're still supporting their logo. You need to show the colors. Show your true colors. Show that.
So now I just gotta get every single player's jersey that left here. That's what it is at the end of the day. Now I gotta get everybody's jersey that left here.
Yeah, and you know what? Just get one custom made for Devers in San Diego. Book it. San Diego's getting Devers too.
You know what jersey I gotta get you? Take a wild guess.
Andrew Benintendi on the Yankees.
No.
Book it.
No.
Return.
No.
I don't know.
I gotta get your famous uniform called the clown suit.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's this month. Oh, you backing out now?
I ain't backing out. Just saying, we were talking about Christmas Eve. It's only 16 days until.
Well, it's normally best to get tickets like the week before, or whatever it is. They don't actually. Are you starting to look?
I might have to.
Oh boy.
Because we also got this text that came up from work.
What did you get?
Because my company just bought the contract rights to work Gillette.
Shut the fuck up.
So I can work it. I can get paid to go to the game.
But you can't wear the clown suit.
No. So like,
we won't be able to.
So we're looking at it. We gotta think about it soon.
Yeah, we do gotta think about it soon.
All right.
Gotta end this one. This has been 42 minutes long so far. This is gonna be a.
Cut it.
Yep. Been your boy Jesse.
It's been Mike.
And we're gone. See you in the next episode.
BEANTOWN.
BEANTOWN.